What's up, y'all? Hope y'all having a highly vibrational day. Let's just get straight into the video. So today we're on the R Ask Men subreddit, and they have a very interesting question posed, right? Men who are in their 40s/50s and unhappy, what advice would you like to give to younger men? I'm pretty sure a lot of my audience is younger men. And so it's going to be interesting to read people's responses that are in their 40s and 50s and that are unhappy too. Always found it interesting to see what people say on their deathbeds, or what older people have to say about life and what you should do. So let's just read some of these responses. Learn to appreciate what you have instead of thinking happiness will come with achievements like job, girl, family, etc. Surround yourself with good people. Any friend or person who takes more energy than they give needs to be cut out or at least avoided as much as possible, including family and longtime friends. I 100% agree with that statement, and I always advocate that. It doesn't matter who that person is. It doesn't matter if you've known them forever. It doesn't matter if it's somebody in your family. If somebody takes too much of your energy, cut them off. You need to cultivate your energy for yourself, for your passion, for your purposes, for what you actually want to do in life, and you shouldn't hang with people who take too much. So I think that's some great advice. And then another thing is, don't forget to be a good person whom others want to be surrounded by. Which I would agree with that as well. You can't just be like, oh, these guys have bad energy. Oh, you're at a low vibration. Oh, you just not on my level of vibratory frequencies. Nah, you gotta be at a high vibration yourself. You gotta be a good person as well. Underrated. It took me 30 years to figure out that simple concept. If you are miserable, people will avoid you. You can't blame them for doing what's best for them. If your problem is everyone is avoiding me, who's the problem? Because it's either everyone or it's you. It goes with relationships as well. A lot of people be like, every relationship somebody cheats on me. Every time blah 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 happens, this happens. Well, you got to think, who's the common denominator? It's you. Learn to budget. Live within your means, put the rest into investments. I would agree with this statement 100%. I try to do that. Sometimes I spend my money on things that are kind of dumb, like food mostly. Food's probably the biggest thing for me. But I invest so much money. Young men out here, this ain't no financial channel, but we do have to invest. We do have to put money for our future, because you'd be surprised how quickly $1 a day could make you. Think about it, $1 a day. At the end of the year, that's $365. Now think if you do $30 a day. Now think if you do. This is actually a perfect time to tell you guys about Acorns. You should check it out. Link in the description. It basically does exactly what I just said. Saves a little bit of money every month, and all that money compounds, and it makes you a pretty good savings. So check it out. Link in the description. 40. Oh no, I'm not sponsored. Dollars a day. Try to invest as much as possible. And fucking Dogecoin doesn't count. Who fucks Dogecoins? Don't knock it till you try it, pal. Alright, they're on some other stuff. Let's just get on to the next one. Don't waste time trying to fix jobs, people, situations that make you unhappy. Move on sooner rather than later. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I always have a belief that the best way to help somebody is to help yourself first. I believe that I believe that the external reality is just a reflection of what is within. So if you try to help somebody, help, and you're low yourself, then what is that? That's not going to create anything. You're not helping nobody. So I love that. Don't waste time trying to fix job, people, situations that make you unhappy. Move on sooner rather than later. Oh, I think I might agree with this one the most, man. Meditation and mindfulness are amazing. Invest in your health. If you're going to be married and have kids, oh, I don't know about that. I didn't read this last part, but whatever. If you're going to be married and have kids, be sure of her. Really sure that you both are committed and that you will want to stay together even if it gets really hard. Don't think that she will change. Don't project over the parts that you don't like. Well, that first part, at least, I 100% agree with, and I love that. Meditation and mindfulness, man. A lot of people don't meditate. You gotta fix the internal reality before you turn to something externally. People don't meditate, but they want to do drugs, or they want to go to therapy, or they want to do other things. And I'm not saying those things can't help, but you have to turn to something internal before you turn to something external outside of you. Meditation has completely and utterly changed my life, and that's why I preach it so much. Invest in your health. I love that too. Get a gym membership. Get some running shoes, get some gym clothes, do something that will promote yourself. Get some organic food. I always believe that health is number one. If you're gonna spend your money on anything, spend your money on your health, feeling better, because when you feel better, you make more money. You can go to your job and you can have an attitude, and because you had that attitude, you don't want to work overtime. Or you can go to your job happy, feeling good, feeling right, because you just had a run, because you just worked out earlier that day or something like that, and boom, now you're doing that overtime. Or your boss is like, you know what, I really like your attitude, now I'm gonna promote you. You never know what just being at a higher vibration opens up doors. Being at a higher vibrations opens up so many doors, period, point blank. And I would agree with the second part too. I guess if you're going to get married and have kids, be sure of her. Be sure of your partner. I agree with that. Even though I don't think I'm going to get married. But you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother video of its own. Life is not a straight line. Don't be afraid to veer off course or take a step backwards. Sometimes this is necessary to advance. I 100% agree with that. I'm a very advocate of failure and success are not opposite things. They are two sides of the same coin. You need to fail to succeed. Every person who has succeeded knows this, but let's look at some of these replies. Then, when you're old as dirt, you can smile with remaining teeth you have left and say that you lived a wild life and made it out mostly unscathed. I like that, man. I always think that when I die, I always want to just have no regrets. That's kind of my purpose. I don't want to have any real regrets. I don't want to think, oh, I should never did this, or oh, I should have did this, or I should have did this, or I don't want to have any I should have when I die.
As a 26-year-old with too much debt, living beyond their means, thinking about moving into the family home with my nana to save $11,000 a month, this hits me right where it needs to be. Don't be ashamed to move back. Many times you need to retreat from a battle to win the war. Woo! One step back, two steps forward. That's a lot to save money, and Nana will love your company.
I love that, man. Sometimes you need to retreat from the battle to win the war. Woo! I like that one. Make your own choices in life. Don't just be a passenger and let fate take you where it will. Set achievable goals for yourself and make choices to steer yourself to those goals. If plans change in life and you can count on that happening, reassess your goals and move forward. But don't just work. Work for something that gives your life purpose. The last one was about to be the end, but I had to put this one in because I love this one so much. Make your own choices, man. You have a life for a reason. Okay, you create your own reality. You create what you see and what you do. You choose. You have a decision every single day after you wake up. What do you want to do? Don't just let the wind blow you in a certain path. Work. Set goals. Set goals. And if you make incremental steps every single day, you will get closer and closer to those goals. So I really hope y'all resonated with the words I spoke on today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Much love. Peace out.